Manushree, ready.
बेटा, मैं यहीं ठीक हूँ, यहीं से दर्शन कर लूँगी।
Our team has to win this time. Oh no!
It's a spinal injury. You'll have to avoid walking for a few months.
This is hard. How will I go to my college? What will happen to my career? How do people with disability do this every day of their life?
हाँ, हम रैम्प्स जरूर लगवाएंगे।
After 3 months, back to college.
I urge all of you to come together, join Voice of SAP.
Dear friends, I am Pranav Desai, founder of Voice of Specially Able People. I would like to invite you to our annual gala and award ceremony on December 5 to witness historic moment wherein we'll be recognizing 50 artists from 20 plus countries who participated in VOSAP Art from Heart on a theme of disability. Year 2020 has been a difficult year, especially for persons with disability. However, our commitment, our resolve to create a social impact as a UN ECOSOC partner has been in works throughout the year in variety of activities. Please join us, learn more about what we do and what you can do along with us to expand our collective social impact. See you all there, December 5th, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. India time. Thank you.
बेटा, मैं यहीं ठीक हूँ, यहीं से दर्शन कर लूँगी।
Our team has to win this time. Oh no!
It's a spinal injury. You'll have to avoid walking for a few months.
This is hard. How will I go to my college? What will happen to my career? How do people with disability do this every day of their life?
हाँ, हम रैम्प्स जरूर लगवाएंगे।
After 3 months, back to college.
I urge all of you to come together, join Voice of SAP.
Dear friends, I'm Pranav Desai, founder of Voice of Specially Able People. I would like to invite you to our annual gala and award ceremony on December 5 to witness historic moment wherein we'll be recognizing 50 artists from 20 plus countries who participated in VOSAP Art from Heart on a theme of disability. Year 2020 has been a difficult year, especially for persons with disability. However, our commitment, our resolve to create a social impact as a UN ECOSOC partner has been in works throughout the year in variety of activities. Please join us, learn more about what we do and what you can do along with us to expand our collective social impact. See you all there, December 5th, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. India time. Thank you.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2020 Annual Gala and Award Ceremony of the Voice of Specially Abled People, or VOSAP. My name is Sparsha. I'm a singer, rapper, songwriter, and inspirational speaker from New Jersey in the US, and I'm the youth ambassador of VOSAP. I am overjoyed to be your host today. And I want to thank all of you for coming from all over the world to attend our event today. Today, not only will you get a glimpse of the work that our volunteers do, but you'll also have the opportunity to help us in our current and future projects, all while appreciating some of the greatest pieces of art of our current time. But before we begin, let us seek the blessings of the Almighty with prayer, so that we may start and run our event auspiciously. गणपते नमो नमः श्रीसिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बापा मोरया मंगलमूर्ति मोरया ओम गणपते नमो नमः श्रीसिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बापा मोरया मंगलमूर्ति मोरया ओम गणपते नमो नमः श्रीसिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बापा मोरया मंगलमूर्ति मोरया ओम गणपते नमो नमः श्रीसिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बापा मोरया मंगलमूर्ति मोरया मंगलमूर्ति मोरया ओ मंगलमूर्ति मोरया Thank you. Now, for those of you who are attending a VOSAP event for the first time, you might be wondering, what is VOSAP? What does this organization do? Well, we've made a short video for you to answer these questions. Enjoy! Sorry, guys. Well, now that you know a little bit about who we are, it only makes sense to meet the man with the global vision behind our organization. Meet Mr. Pranav Desai. He is a man of many hats. Despite, or maybe even because of, his struggles with polio, he has not only climbed the rungs of the corporate ladder as the vice president of NTT Data, but he has also worked as an honorary advisor to the government of India for the Accessible India campaign. And he is the founder of VOSAP. But more than all that, I think the most important part about him is that he's a beautiful soul. He has a heart of nothing but selflessness, and he strives to uplift the lives of everyone around him in order to show the world that people of all abilities deserve not only the same rights, but also the same opportunities. So I don't think there's anyone who can better explain the vision, mission, and future goals of VOSAP. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Pranav Desai.
Thanks, Parsh. Respected guests, artists from around the world, and my dear VOSAPians. Welcome to our annual gala and award ceremony. As the event unfolds today, you will get to know how VOSAP is more than just a non-profit organization. It's a family, a movement to bring about social transformation. Today, all of us have come together to celebrate the International Day for Persons with Disabilities. This year, friends, the theme at United Nations is Building Back Better towards a disability inclusive, accessible, and sustainable post-COVID-19 world. I would like to begin by thanking all our volunteers, compassionate volunteers, who have continued to work extremely hard even during the challenging times of COVID-19. They have, in fact, shown more resolve and commitment to serve and make it possible for VOSAP to continue its impact. The success we have witnessed this year would not have been possible without our strong partners in India, such as Dr. Bhushan Punani and the entire team of Blind People Association, SNE from Madhya Pradesh and APH from Belgavi, and many. So please give a big round of applause for them. I would like to extend my gratitude to all the artists from 53 countries who participated in VOSAP Art from Heart and brought in their skills to express the challenges, aspirations, and dreams of specially able people. Thank you all for breaking out of your comfort zone, choosing to create artwork on a very difficult topic like disability, becoming a part of the change yourself, and understanding the lesser known aspects of lives of people with disabilities. And beautifully portraying their emotions through the artwork. Our incredible panel of esteemed judges and their dedication has humbled me, and I thank them from bottom of my heart on behalf of all the recipients and the artists. This year, we have continued to expand our WhatsApp impact with the technology platform. It was Art from Heart initiative. With the help of social media, we could reach millions of people across the globe in a very short time. We also reached out to leading corporations who are committed to the diversity and inclusion goals. To expand this program in 2021 and beyond, we are looking forward to offering WhatsApp Disability Inclusion Index, we call it DII framework, to these corporations to help them achieve DNI goals. Friends, we have our WhatsApp mobile app, as many of you know. Building upon the success of rating of 16,000 plus places for accessibility in WhatsApp mobile app, we are aiming now at rating 1 million places. We intend to partner with the city, district, county, and other governing bodies to consider leveraging WhatsApp mobile app as part of their e-governance for accessibility as a public utility app. WhatsApp having a special consultative status with the United Nations Economic and Social Council, we have participated this year in several conferences, presenting our written and oral statements, presenting our viewpoint as what should be in the social development for disability people or women-related conference. What is the perspective of WhatsApp as a disability champion, rights activist, or organization? We look forward to expanding our impact and presence in 2021 and beyond with ILO, UNESCO, UNICEF, and World Bank. As we celebrate success of this year and embark on a journey to an even more successful next year, we encourage all of you who are watching this today and in future, please join us as a WhatsApp team member, as a change maker in your community, and become part of this global family for social transformation. Thank you all. Friends, I'm very happy to present a video message from Dr. Harshvardhanji, who is the chairman and executive board of World Health Organization and also a union minister of India for health and family welfare, science and technology, and earth sciences. Thank you very much, Dr. Harshvardhanji, for finding time in your very busy schedule, providing this message to all of our volunteers, artists, and the community. Let us listen.
Dear friends, it gives me great pleasure to join you all in the celebration of International Day of Persons with Disabilities on December 3, 2020, with delightful and unique global initiative of Art from Heart from Voice of Specially Abled People, which is a global advocacy organization in a special consultative status with United Nations Economic and Social Council with a mission to achieve inclusion of specially abled people. In Art from Heart, an international art contest with theme on disability was organized. I am happy to note that the potential of creative artwork has been elegantly explored to spread highly inspiring emotional messages to connect masses with the mission. I must say that this idea of WhatsApp to use art as a tool to mobilize artists to become change makers of tomorrow is exemplary. I am informed that around 4,000 artists from 53 countries, including from India, participated in the event, of which 14% of contestants were Divyangjan, who found an opportunity to present their talent globally. Further, to promote expressions and emotions of inclusion of Divyangjan, The award distribution is also being done on International Day for Persons with Disabilities. It is our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, who has highlighted the talents and capabilities hidden among the persons with disabilities and has preferred to call them Divyangjan, which means divine beings. The Indian government has taken several initiatives wherein efforts are made to turn the vision of empowerment of Divyangjan into a reality. In conclusion, I would like to congratulate the winners of this contest for creating such beautiful and expressive artworks. Equally appreciable are those artists who participated and gave us a glimpse of the depth of their ideas. I take this opportunity to convey my best wishes to VOSAP. I am sure that millions of people will be encouraged to appreciate the efforts of Divyangjan by viewing the virtual VOSAP art gallery being launched. Jai Hind!
Thank you so much, Dr. Harshvardhanji and Mr. Pranav Desai. We could not have asked for a better way to begin this event. And now, I would like to share an energetic song with you all that I believe will, pun intended, set the tone for this gala. It's a Bollywood song called Bezuba from the aptly titled movie ABCD, Anybody Can Dance. So, come on, get on your feet if you can, whether you can or can't dance anyway. Sing if you know the words, and let's get this party started, shall we? है जो लहू मेरा बहता चला, देखो जुनून मेरा कहता चला, ख्वाबों का था मकान जो रहता चला, बेजुबा कब से मैं रहा, बेगुनाह सहता मैं रहा, बेजुबा कब से मैं रहा, बेगुनाह सहता मैं रहा, बेजुबा कब से मैं रहा, बेगुनाह सहता मैं रहा, बेजुबा कब से मैं रहा, बेगुनाह सहता मैं रहा। ओ ख्वाबों का तेरे किस्सा हूँ, तेरा ही तो मैं हिस्सा हूँ, मुझको न कर यूं जुदा। Can anybody tell on me? No, no, you better not stop me, you better not flop me from who I wanna be. It's my destiny. So yo, Mr. Spinner, here comes the winner. Play on the bass, I'm in the race. No pains, no fear, no shouts, no tears. I wanna live my life long, peaceful and clear. Me, you, who wanna live here? So just let me breathe. Come on, da-da-ka-boom, da-da-ka-boom, da-da-ka-boom. Woo! Come on, everybody. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, 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 hey. Advocacy! Thank you so much, everyone. Now, I would like to introduce you to a person who, just like the lyricist of Bezuba, has never settled for complacency. In fact, she has quite literally soared above every obstacle in her life. Her name is Miss Jessica Cox, and she is not only an inspirational model of persistence, fearlessness, and determination, but she is also a pioneer and a record breaker. Let's find out more about her and her story, shall we?
When I was growing up, my mom used to worry that I wouldn't be able to do all the things I needed to do. But I just learned to do things with my feet that other kids did with their hands. I learned to drink from a glass, color with crayons, unwrap birthday presents just like everybody else. I started taking Taekwondo when I was 10. 4 years later, I was the first person without arms to get a black belt in the American Taekwondo Association. Some people are afraid of the water or saying they can't do something, but it's not about that. It's just going out there and saying, how can I accomplish it, as opposed to, can I accomplish it?
Our next guest is living proof that you can accomplish anything. Please welcome Jessica Cox. And it's one thing to do karate and play piano, but you decide, I'm going to learn how to fly. What made you do that?
On the elementary playground, I remember on the swings envisioning myself being Superwoman, and I could fly over the playground, and I was everyone's hero, and one at a time I would take a person up and share my superpower. And it wasn't until years later that I was able to fulfill that dream of being Superwoman. Everything was a challenge. The basic challenge of learning how to put on my headset, learning how to buckle my seatbelt, and probably the greatest challenge was learning to land the plane safely. But I think the greater the challenge, the greater appreciation you have when you've accomplished it. I always say that I don't think I'd ever want to do anything to prove myself to anyone. If I did anything, it was either to prove it to myself or because of the enjoyment of it, but not to prove to anyone else that I could do it. I live my life saying that, this is me. I'm not a victim of anything, and I can do whatever I want to do. And my mom told me that I can do whatever I want to do. Everyone?
Hello.
Oh, it's all good. I just wanted to say, everyone, please welcome Miss Jessica onto the stage.
Thank you, Spars. Thank you so much. And it was so wonderful to hear your beautiful voice. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. And happy International Disability Day as we celebrate that disability doesn't mean inability. We celebrate many of the historical contributors who happen to have disabilities, like musicians like Beethoven or Ray Charles, or our very own Sparse, who's shared his beautiful voice, artists like Frida Kahlo, actors like Michael J. Fox, or even the physicist Stephen Hawking. These examples that anything is possible despite having a disability, but we also celebrate the resilience, the heart, and the grit of people with disabilities, the spirit of people with disabilities, of never giving up. You know, if I were to list off to you every single time someone has told me, you can't do it, I would be here for days. We would all be here for days, because the reality is that we are constantly being told you can't do it because of your disability. You know that the average person receives 180,000 negative imprints by the time they're age 18. So you can imagine, for people with disabilities, that number is significantly greater. It's unfortunate there are a lot of negative voices out there who tell us that we can't do something without even giving us the chance. Who's to say what someone can accomplish? We really just need the chance to show, or at least try, before we are given that label. And you know what, that's why I like today, and I like the fact that the Voice of Specially Able People is celebrating the importance of disability and the positive representation of disability as we celebrate today, and we celebrate Art from the Heart to show us a unique perspective of disability from an artist's point of view, and to be able to celebrate the abilities of people around the world. I've been so privileged to see disability now in 27 different countries as a speaker, as a coach, as an author, and to be able to share the message that disability doesn't mean inability. You know, we have to have perseverance. And perseverance is so important, especially for one with a disability. We have to always fight that challenge that people want to label us as unable, but we are capable of achieving great things. Take, for example, perseverance and my friend. My friend has a PhD and she has wonderful qualifications. And every time she applied for a job, she was invited in for an interview because they liked her qualifications. But the moment they saw her with her cochlear implants, they didn't give her the job. And she kept trying and trying, because they assumed that because of her cochlear implants that she was less able. In fact, she's incredible, and she now has a job. But she had to go through that by never giving up. And for example, the time that I went to get my driver's license, I remember going in and explaining that I would do everything with my feet because I was born without arms. And I would drive the car with my right foot on the steering wheel and my left foot on the accelerator and brake. And that's how I would manage to drive the car. And I went in to take the test and I passed with flying colors. I even did the parallel parking, which is the hardest part of the test. But only 1 week later, I received a letter in the mail that said my license had been suspended. And I couldn't figure out why, because I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't run any red lights. I wasn't caught doing anything illegal. I was driving as a very good driver, and all of a sudden my license was suspended. I went back into the motor vehicle division to find out that someone unrelated to the motor vehicle division reported me and said that I need to have special modifications put on my vehicle and that I should not be driving a car without special modifications, even though I already demonstrated that I could do so. So I went back in after a month of having my car modified with special equipment, went back into a different motor vehicle division that handles special cases, and they gave me another test, and they saw that I could drive with these special modifications on my vehicle. But then I asked them if I could take them off to show them what I could do without. And they saw that I drove better without special modifications. I wonder why. And they reinstated my license. But sometimes being someone with a disability takes a certain level of perseverance, and we can never give up. I love the quote, when you come to the end of the rope, never give up. When you come to the end of the rope, tie a knot and hang on. Never give up. So I challenge you, if you're watching this today, to never give up in your dreams and the obstacles you face on a daily basis, whatever challenge that is. That could even be a daily challenge that could be small, or it doesn't have to be as tremendous as flying a plane with your feet. But we are all faced with challenges, and we should never give up. And we should never allow those negative voices to affect us. Those negative voices of, oh, you can't do it because you have a disability, or, oh, it's not going to be possible because you have a disability. Oh, because someone has never done this before with a disability like yours, it must mean it's not possible. Well, the thought is impossible, but we can accomplish it with our own abilities. We just need to be given the chance. We need to be given the opportunity. And that's what's special about today. It's celebrating that disability does not mean inability. And we just cannot allow those labels to affect us. One of the other things that I want to share is that we want to celebrate also the spirit and the essence of courage. Courage is so critical in our everyday. It could be even as small as leaving our homes and going out in the public, because we're constantly being stared at or constantly being pointed out, and there's a lot of negativity and a lot of stigma. So we have to have the courage. Think for a moment about your greatest fear. Well, fear, F-E-A-R, stands for false evidence appearing real. And I challenge you to identify your greatest fear and walk directly at it. We have to have more courage than the average person, because there is unfortunately some negative stigma that exists out there. And when I talk about courage, I don't just mean courage in doing things that might seem scary or that cause fear. Take, for example, Bethany Hamilton. She was a surfer who was out on the waves, and one day when she was surfing, a shark bit off her arm. But it didn't stop her. She went back out there, and now she's still a competitive, amazing surfer. And one day I hope to meet her to tell her thank you so much for being an example of courage, of being fearless despite something terrifying that happened to you. And we all have that in our life, but we can't let it stand in the way of doing wonderful things. We have to have the courage. And we also have to have the courage to have confidence in ourselves despite the fear of rejection. You know, for many years, I dealt with the fear of rejection. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't as confident as I am today, sharing with you around the world my story of being born without arms, of flying a plane, of having a black belt in Taekwondo, of surfing and scuba diving. But there was a time when I was afraid to go out into a public space because I was afraid of how people responded to me. They would stare at me, they would look at me, and I did everything I could in my power to avoid that. Sometimes I wanted to hide my disability by wearing a long sleeve sweater or jacket or wearing a shawl over my shoulders so it wouldn't draw attention to the fact that I didn't have arms. In fact, for 11 years, I wore prosthetic arms. And I think prosthetics are phenomenal for many people who are born, who were born with their limbs and have lost their limbs, or due to trauma like Bethany Hamilton or someone else have lost a limb. Prosthetics restore hope for many of those examples. But for me, I was born without arms. So this is all I've ever known. I'm faster and more efficient with using my toes and my feet. So for me, prosthetics was actually more foreign. It was very awkward to have them. They weighed about 10 pounds. They were made out of plaster and metal, and they weighed me down, and they kept me hidden away from the world. And when I wore a sweatshirt or jacket, they made it look like I was like everyone else. I could blend in, and I could go to school and go to the cafeteria and eat my lunch without anyone noticing, or go into the locker bay to get my books out of my locker and no one would pick on me. But after 11 years of wearing prosthetic arms, I decided to give them up. I was 14 years old. It was the first day of 8th grade, and I walked to the bus stop without my fake arms on. I felt lighter, freer, more empowered than I'd ever felt before. For the first time in my life, I was going to be the person God created me to be. And I remember walking on the bus and knowing that people were going to pick on me, they were going to stare at me, and I was going to be ostracized and bullied. But I remembered hearing this quote that I want to leave with you. It's a famous quote that I absolutely love. No one can make you feel inferior without your permission. And hearing that quote in my head confirmed that I was making the right decision. And as the bus doors shut, I promised myself I would never again wear those fake arms. To this day, they remain in the closet. Think about it in your own life, what might be your own form of fake arms. We all have them, and we have to have the courage to celebrate our uniqueness, to celebrate the fact that we may be different. But it doesn't mean that we're less than. It doesn't mean that we are unable. We have the perseverance. We have the courage. And reflecting on International Disability Day, as we're celebrating this here with Voice of Specially Abled People, and I commend this organization for the tremendous work it does around the world, and the celebration with Art from the Heart, showing many of the abilities of artists to give us a unique perspective into disability. And at times, you know, challenges, they really do stretch us. And sometimes we have to be able to use creativity to be able to have ingenuity, to have innovation, to be able to find a way to accomplish something in a different way. And you know, there's another famous quote, the body can do just about anything It's the mind that takes convincing. And sometimes we have to remind ourselves of that, because in our lives, we have to find new ways of doing things. When we have disabilities, we have to go about it in a creative way, with ingenuity, with innovation. Take, for example, I remember being faced with my challenge in elementary school. I went to a public school, so I was at a school with people with different, obviously without disabilities. And of course, I was expected to do things like everyone else. And I learned things in a different way. I had to find a way to do things. Sometimes it required more energy, more effort, more courage, more perseverance. But sometimes we have to dig deep to pull that out. And I remember being in my kindergarten class, which is the first class of obviously the first year of school. And being in school, my teacher demonstrated to the entire class how to tie your shoelaces. Well, when she showed everyone how to tie your shoelaces, I knew that that method wouldn't work for me. You see, because if my foot was inside the shoe, and let me show you all here. If my foot was inside the shoe, it wouldn't allow me to use my toes and my feet to tie the laces. So unlike everyone else, I took my feet out of the shoe just like this, and I took the laces and watched as my teacher demonstrated over and through and pull to tighten one bunny ear, over, through, and after a couple hundred tries, I managed to tie the bow. And once I did that, I could slip my foot in. And I knew that if I could do that, that I could do anything. And that's the truth for every single person here, a part of this event today. We can do things. We just have to have the courage. We have to have the perseverance, and we have to have the creativity, innovation, and ingenuity. And speaking of creativity, we have some amazing artists who will be showcasing their work. And if you haven't gone to the art gallery yet, the digital amazing virtual art gallery, you need to go and see this amazing work of these artists who give us a glimpse into their perspective of disability. And of course, it's left the interpretation of these amazing artworks, the amazing artwork is left to the viewer. So that is for you to figure out. And later on, please stay tuned, because I will be celebrating and I will be announcing each country's representative who has won the contest. So be sure to stay tuned so we can see the winners of the Art from the Heart contest. And you know, being a person with a disability, life presents us with a lot of different challenges, and sometimes they stretch us. They stretch our perseverance, they stretch our courage, and they definitely stretch our creativity. But they also make us stronger, and they make us who we are, and they allow us to become better human beings, and to show the world that we are essential members of the global workforce. And it's why we are leaders and examples. And for anyone, no matter what the disability is, however small or large your accomplishments are, it's not necessarily just in our individual accomplishments, but is the essence of what makes us who we are and who we are able to rise up and become because of our challenges. It makes us proud to show the world that just because we are different, it doesn't mean that we are any less, and that disability does not mean inability. Today we celebrate International Disability Day, and I celebrate and we thank Voice of Specially Abled People. If you want to help with their continued commitment to empower, to encourage people around the world with disabilities, please consider making a financial contribution and even volunteer if that is what you are called to do. Thank you so much, and happy International Disability Day.
Thank you, Jessica. Words really cannot explain how uplifting your words are. We are very, very inspired. Thank you so much for speaking with us today, inspiring all our artists and volunteers. You have really inspired all of us to defy our life's limitations. And that's how we should be, always looking have desire, persistence, and be fearless. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is my proud privilege and proud moment for all the VOSAPians around the world to have received very good message today for today's event from Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. He has been very supportive what we are doing since the beginning for, and I'm humbled and inspired with his very good message that I will read out for all of you. Let's listen to what he has to say, and I'm sure you all will be inspired for the cause of empowering specially able people, as our Prime Minister has already supporting and looking forward to everybody to come together for inclusive society. Let's play the video. Dear VOSAPians, as a founder of Voice of Specially Able People, I am very happy to read parts of the message, the letter that we received from Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, on our December 5th annual gala and award ceremony. Let me read out word to word. It is heartwarming to learn that the Voice of Specially Able People, VOSAP, is organizing an award ceremony on 5th December 2020 to felicitate 50 artists from more than 20 nations who participated in VOSAP Art from Heart contest on the theme of disability. The endeavor of VOSAP to provide artists from more than 50 countries a robust platform to showcase their art with the use of technology is commendable. We are constantly striving towards providing our Divyang people enabling opportunities to facilitate limitless possibilities for them. We have been working towards creating an ecosystem that empowers Divyangjan to fulfill their dreams and aspirations. Organizations like VOSAP are strengthening this vision with their determined efforts as valued stakeholders. In the midst of unprecedented challenges posed by the COVID pandemic, coming together of over 4,200 artists for the contest to voice the noble cause of disability is appreciable. It is heartening to note that technological interventions such as virtual VOSAP Art Gallery will lead to a better understanding of the skills and talents of Divyangjan. Heartiest congratulations to all the award winners of the VOSAP Art from Heart contest. May these winners and all the participants attain greater heights of excellence. I extend my best wishes for the International Day for Persons with Disabilities observed on December 3 every year.
Wow. Modi ji, we are truly, truly grateful to you. Not only for blessing this event, but also for being a dear friend and ally of VOSAP. Modi ji, we are indebted to you for your exemplary global leadership in the field of inclusion for specially abled people. And now, with your blessing, we would like to begin our VOSAP Art from Heart award ceremony. So we had 4,200 artists from around the world register and over 2,200 artists submit artwork to our contest. Can you believe that? Well, of course, with all these paintings, it was quite hard to choose the best artwork. So we are very, very thankful for our 8 internationally renowned judges for volunteering both their time and their astute expertise. For the aspiring child and adult artists, our judges were Dr. Kamakar Datta, Mr. Bhavan Kothari, Mr. Zahir Sheikh, Mr. Bakudesh Joshi, and Miss Vaidehi Parekh. For professional artists, our judges were Miss Amanda Lin, Mr. Charan Sharma, and Dr. Debashish Banerjee. Thank you all. As per our contest, we will be announcing the winners of 5 categories: primary school artists, secondary school artists, high school artists, adult artists, and professional artists. And within each of these categories, we will be awarding the 3 best abled and the 3 best specially abled artists. And in addition, due to the astounding response we've received, we've decided to recognize representative artists from 20 countries, which, as Ms. Jessica has mentioned, she'll be stating later in the event. So now, let's start with the awards for the future leaders of our world, our child artists. Their artwork presented incredibly unique and creative insights and perspectives on disability. And so, the awards for our primary school abled artists go to, in 3rd place, Pritha Chakraborty. In 2nd place, Aruna Day. And in 1st place, our winner is Trishita Kar. Amazing job. Everyone, let's give it up for them. Amazing. I can already notice a trend here. It looks like everyone here is from West Bengal. Lots of talent, huh? That's amazing. Our secondary school abled artist awards go to, in 3rd place, Adhya Gudadkeri. In 2nd place, we have Ayantika Mukherjee. And in 1st place, our winner is Anya Mishra. Everyone, please give it up for these amazing female artists. What girl power and what amazing, thoughtful presentations we have here. And now, our awards for high school abled child artists go to, in 3rd place, Shri Mamidi. In 2nd place, we have Mimansa Singh. And in 1st place, our winner is Shriyanshi Moharana. Amazing job, everyone. Wow, what beautiful attention to detail. Can you guys see the amazing effort put into those pencil drawings? That's absolutely commendable. And now, let's move on to our specially abled child artists. These young artists represent the pinnacle of determination. From Jijo Das, the creator of Art of My Optimus, to Ayush, whose Gulabo Sitabo fan art impressed Mr. Amitabh Bachchan so much that he even came to Das's house to see his artistry firsthand. But don't take my word for it. Let's see what they have to say.
in the world. I like to be happiness, rain and rain.
Wow. What willpower. What determination. What energy and passion. And I can just tell from that video that it just comes through in their beautiful artwork. And the way that they have chosen to carry on with art through their challenges in their lives, I think that is exemplary. And everyone, specially abled and abled, can learn from them. And that includes myself. That said, here are the awards for our specially abled child artists. The awards for primary school specially abled artists go to, in third place, Debashruti Sharma. In second place, we have Nivriti Chennagiri. And in first place, our winner is Sohardia Halder. Amazing job, everyone. Looks like we also have our first US competitor too. Welcome to the party. And now our awards for secondary school specially abled child artists go to, in third place, Priyal Jain. In second place, we have Dhruv Tiku. And in first place, our winner is Ayush Kundal. Amazing job, everyone. Look at the depth of the shadow and the lighting in all these paintings. And Ayush, your image is absolutely exemplary. Time will not stop people with special abilities. I totally agree. And it's amazing that your message shows that metaphor. It's so beautiful. And now, our awards for high school specially abled child artists go to, in third place, we have Joel K. Biju. In second place, Abhilasha Kuba. And in first place, our winner is Saili Jadhav. Amazing job, everyone. Look at the neatness, the cleanness, all of the attention to detail in these paintings. It is amazing. And all of you guys really are so inspiring. These messages are amazing. Everyone, please show your love and appreciation for these inspiring youth. Man, I'm floored. I am floored by all of these beautiful works of art. And I'm so inspired by the visions of all the children I've seen. You all are doing such an amazing job of destroying the stereotypes about disability, and I hope that you continue to do so for as long as you live. I truly believe in the words spoken once by DJ Khaled. We are the generation that's going to run the world. And I believe that with your hard work, you can create a future where no one is treated differently because of their differences in ability ever again. And in that spirit, I want to sing for you all a song that perfectly captures my feelings of gratitude and hope right now. None other than the famous Michael Jackson song, Heal the World. Here we go. There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll find there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there. If you care enough for the living, make a little space to make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. So make a better world, make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we were conceived in will reveal a joyful face. And the world we once believed in will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling life? Will this earth crucify its soul? Though it's plain to see this world is heavenly, be God's glow. Save this world so precious, so blessed and so dear. Protect its beauty and splendor, don't let that disappear. Preserve our animals and plants and humankind as well, so that our future generations can have a story to tell. Protect us from evil and spread the word of good, of peace, love, justice, virtue and brotherhood. Cause we only have one earth and we can't waste our motherland. So let's move as one force. I think it's time to take a stand. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Thank you so much, everyone. At one point, every caterpillar must turn into a butterfly, right? Unfortunately, the differently abled have far too long been kept in cocoons, unable to morph into fully active members of society. Now, it is high time to give them their wings. And that is what VOSAP has been doing with its individual enablement program. Let me show you what I mean.
कैसे हुआ? ये बाय बर्थ है कि
नहीं? बाय बर्थ नहीं, ये जब दीपावली आती है तब फटाकड़े फूटने से हुआ इसी।
ओहो।
इससे पहले ऐसा था कि हमको कोई रीडर ढूंढना पड़ता था और वो रीडर आता था और वो उसके टाइम पे आता था और हमको उसके टाइम की वजह से हमको टाइम सेट करना पड़ता था और उसको पैसा भी देना पड़ता था। और इस डिवाइस आने के बाद हमको उसको पैसा भी नहीं देना पड़ेगा, किसी रीडर की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। और इस डिवाइस की हेल्प से हम कोई भी बुक या जीके या हम FIBA में अभ्यास कर रहे हैं तो उसका कोई भी सिलेबस इस डिवाइस थ्रू हम हियरिंग करके
रिकॉर्डिंग
करके कोई प्रोफेसर का लेक्चर शुरू हो ऐसा तो हम उसका यूज कर सकते हैं और हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा पैसा बचा सकते हैं।
आज हम अर्जुन के घर आए हैं। अर्जुन वो जो हमारा एक बेनिफिशियरी है, छोटा सा 4 साल का बच्चा। मैं उनकी माँ के साथ बैठी हूँ, ज्योति के साथ।
जब आपको पता चला कि वॉइस ऑफ SAP जहाँ से हम लोग आए हैं कि वो लोग हियरिंग एड्स प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं और वो जब हियरिंग एड अर्जुन ने यूज़ किया, उसको उपयोग करना शुरू किया, उसके बाद आपको क्या डिफरेंस लग रहा है?
उसके बाद तो डिफरेंस है, बट बोल सकता है थोड़ा बहुत खेलता कूदता अच्छा है, बोलता भी है, ट्रेनिंग में जाता है तो भी बोलता है थोड़ा बहुत, ऐसा थोड़ा भी अच्छा है ऐसा।
आपको मैं वॉइस ऑफ SAP की तरफ से ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि अर्जुन आगे बढ़ेगा। जहाँ भी आपको हमारे मदद की, हमारे सपोर्ट की ज़रूरत हो, हम लोग बिल्कुल खड़े हैं। बस आप इतना समझिए कि आप
स्टोरीज देखिए, जो हमारे काम के ग्लिम्स देखे, वो तो सिर्फ एक शुरुआत है। शुरुआत है एक दिव्यांग जन की ज़िंदगी में पहुँचने की। शुरुआत है उनके सपनों को और उनकी आशाओं को जलाने की। आपके आशीर्वाद, सहयोग और कंट्रीब्यूशन के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, क्योंकि वही तो हमारी ताकत है। भारत से दूर रहकर भी आप यहाँ के लोगों के बारे में, यहाँ के दिव्यांगों के बारे में जो भाव रखते हैं, वो भाव सराहनीय है। और आपको पता है आपका ये भाव हम वॉलंटियर्स को सशक्त करता है। आपकी जनरॉसिटी हम बहुत अप्रिशिएट करते हैं। आप इसी तरह हमें मदद करते रहें, दिल से सहयोग देते रहें और हमारा वादा आपके कंट्रीब्यूशन को, आपके प्यार को हर दिव्यांग तक लेकर जाने का।
What amazing work these VOSAPians are doing. Am I right? You know what's even better though? For a donation of just $100, you, yes you, can give a specially abled person in India the assistive technology that they need to become a fully integrated citizen. Whether in the form of a daisy player for the visually impaired, a tricycle or a custom wheelchair for the mobility impaired, a hearing aid for the hearing impaired, a smartphone with accessible capabilities, or a sewing machine or another kind of machine to help people with special needs get into the workforce. And so far, get this, VOSAP has helped over 1,300 individuals through this program. These include people like Mr. Arvind Bhai Vagre, who with the help of a tricycle now makes at least 6,000 rupees, that's at least $100 every month selling garlic. Or Mr. Satish Shah, who makes at least 3,000 rupees, about $50 a month, selling incense sticks. As a wheelchair user, my power chair is very important to me. It has given me the independence and freedom to travel wherever I want to. And I bet assistive technology has been just as important to you, right, Miss Jessica?
Absolutely, yes, for sure.
So, Miss Jessica, how have assistive devices helped you in your life? Could you help explain that to us?
Sure. I actually, for example, with all my text messages as well as doing documents, and as I was writing the speech today, and as I wrote the speech the last couple of weeks, I was using voice to text, and voice recognition is transforming the lives of various disabilities, and it doesn't have to be just someone who has difficulty with typing. It could even speed up anyone's speed. Like, for example, when I'm sending a text, I'm sending it a lot faster and getting the message and the content. It comes across a lot faster than it would if I were to text every single letter with my toes. So it's amazing how voice to text and text to voice, all the voice recognition softwares out there, how it's changing lives.
Agreed. That's very interesting to know. So then, How do you feel like the $100 donations that we are asking for are going to impact people with special abilities, seeing that it's impacted your life?
Yes, it's amazing how $100, when you think about it, someone can use that for probably, maybe over I don't know, depending on where you are in the world, it could be used for so much. But if you imagine that amount can transform someone's life, that one contribution can transform someone who may have a mobility challenge or whatever challenge they're faced with, that can make them independent and empower them with confidence. So it's amazing how that contribution can help somebody out.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Miss Jessica, 100%. And my friends, like we've said, assistive technology has helped us make us independent in countries like the US. So if assistive technology can do that here, just imagine what the situation might be for the specially abled in developing countries like India, who may not have access to these devices. So then, let's give others this same independence with the $100 donation. I encourage you all to give through the VOSAP website, which is on this slide, and use the drop-down menu when you get on that site to donate to our Enablement with Assistive Devices Fund. Our goal for this year is to help 1,000 more specially abled lives with this program. So that's a total of $100,000. It may seem like a Goliath task, but I know that you all, with your generous contributions, can make this happen today. So let's reach that goal, shall we? If you all, whatever donation you guys have, it doesn't matter how small or big it is, but we would encourage you also to post your pledges on the live stream chats on YouTube and Facebook. Let's get this momentum going, and let's get people to give their money so that we can help other people in need and empower them to live fulfilling lives. And now, let's continue with our award ceremony. Of everything we discovered from the VOSAP Art from Heart contest, one of the most amazing facts we found out was that our greatest response by far was from the youth. In fact, we did the numbers on this, and about 74% of our participants were under the age of 30. In light of that, let's see what our abled adult artists have to show in their art. And let's start with the awards for our abled adult artists. They go to, in third place, Miss Gauravi Alave. In second place, we have Miss Sarina Jasrubenis. And in first place, our winner is Mr. Aritra De. Wow. What beautiful messages here. And amazing paintings here. I think, honestly, we have some modern Picassos in this room. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah. Everyone, please show your love for these artists and their beautiful images in the comments.
Friends, disability sector needs lot of data and research, as there is a huge gap between reality and perceptions. So we decided this summer to start VOSAP Collegiate Network to engage undergraduate, youth, graduate students to do some meaningful research, detailed study, and find out the facts. Try to bring the reality in front of the people so that the better decisions on policy and understanding can be there. Let's hear what our two cohorts of Voice of SAP did this summer. Let us listen to them.
Manushi Desai.
And I'm Anusha Singh.
And together, we started the VOSAP research internship in the disability sector for the summer of 2020.
This past summer, we oversaw the work of 24 interns researching 14 different topic areas in the disability sector.
We co-founded this initiative earlier this year as a part of the VOSAP Collegiate Network. Through the Collegiate Network, our mission is to advocate for the inclusivity of persons with disabilities across college campuses in the U.S.
As undergraduate students at the University of Southern California, the VOSAP research internship allowed us to extend internship and research opportunities to other undergraduate students who, like ourselves, we're hoping to use this unprecedented time as an opportunity to contribute to meaningful and lasting change in the disability sector. The VOSAP research internship is the first step in mobilizing increased youth involvement in the mass movement for disability justice. Through the disproportionate impact that interns have had through their dedication to this program over the last 10 weeks, both Manushri and I have realized the immense power in youth-led advocacy for disability inclusion.
What an amazing program, right, everyone? In fact, I actually got to witness this program firsthand when I spoke to a few of these amazing college undergraduates who are currently working on this groundbreaking research. And let me tell you, from the enthusiasm written on their faces, I knew that they were not only passionate, but also driven about the tasks they were going to accomplish in the fields of disability and inclusion. And now, let's move on to our specially abled adult artists who have truly created beauty out of their adversity. The awards for specially abled adult artists go to... Let's see who we have. In third place, Mr. Kartik Vyas. In second place, Ms. Garima Nath. And in first place, our winner is Miss Viatiana Capitan. Amazing job, everyone. Look at this. We have so much representation here. We have India, the US, and we even have Belarus. Welcome, everyone. This is amazing to see this widespread global participation. And I think that's what has made our competition so unique. Now, we all know that 2020 has probably been the most challenging year of our generation. As COVID-19 destroys human lives and the global economy, many of the most disadvantaged members of society have been further isolated. However, VOSAP volunteers have been doing a lot to help specially abled people during this pandemic. Let's hear from our advisor, Dr. Bhushan Punani, and our fellow VOSAPian. Dr. Bhushan Punani, let's hear from you about how VOSAPians around the world have come together for this Herculean effort to help those most in need.
My heartiest congratulations to Pranabhai and the Voice of SAP for organizing this grand event Art from Heart. As advisor of Voice of SAP and General Secretary of Blind People's Association, myself, Bhushan Punani, congratulate each and every one for bringing together this grand event. You'll be pleased to know the Blind People's Association has emerged the largest organization in India working for comprehensive rehabilitation of all categories of people with disabilities. We are known for our transparency, accountability, and professional approach to all our activities. We are grateful to all the donors who have supported us through Voice of SAP for bringing change in the lives of people with disabilities and for eye health. My president, Rajendra Vaishya, my past president, Shri Piyush Bhai Desai, and my executive director, Nandini Rawal, and all the trustees, staff, and students of Blind People's Association join me in congratulating the winners of this grand event, and we assure you your contributions shall make a great difference to the lives of people with disabilities and those needing eye surgeries in India. Thank you. Have a great time.
Thank you very much, Punani Sahib, for your amazing support always. As we already said earlier, with you as our great partner, Blind People Association, we have been able to do a lot of things, and will, especially in COVID-19, the way everybody did such a good work. Thank you again. Now, I would like to introduce all of you to our strategic and one of the biggest donor who understands our vision and supports us wholeheartedly, and dearly fellow Wasapian, Shri Manu Bhai Shah. He has been our ardent supporter. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening around the world. We at Sarvamangal Family Trust are always excited to support NGOs that are unique, innovative, and that use technology to scale sustainability. Voice of Specially Able People is one such organization that we are proud to be associated with. VOSAP's idea to develop an actionable advocacy smartphone application to create a volunteer-led mass movement to demand accessibility and rights for specially able people is necessary, enterprising, and has proven to be successful. It has not only challenged the status quo, but has also galvanized community leaders and inspired the youth to be ambassadors towards this cause, which is commendable. VOSAP's impact to make locations more accessible for specially able people and create awareness using technology has impressed me. The app has empowered everyone for crowdsourcing accessibility information. This mobile application has helped wheelchair-bound people to find accessible places in the neighborhood. At MSI, we have benefited from pursuing leapfrogging ideas using technology to inspire our employees and to excite our customers. Hence, we can relate with WhatsApp's outlook towards technology and use it to its fullest potential. We are also very glad to see that WhatsApp's assistive devices costing no more than $100 will change thousands of lives of those in need. It is remarkable to know that today, because of WhatsApp, several visually impaired students are able to pursue their dreams in education and be successful in their lives. WhatsApp has given a solid opportunity to build them and others with an underlying condition to be self-dependent in every sense. When I was 14, my nephew was born with open spina bifida with a hydrocephalus head and deformed legs. I used to help him out for a few years until I came to America, which left a huge impression on me. This impact made me feel determined to help. And now with How to Stick Children in Dhanvantari School in Bhuj handicapped children in Matru Chaya School in Bangalore and VOSAP in the USA. VOSAP's Art from Heart contest 2020 has captured my attention as it allowed thousands of participants to express their views towards this cause with the help of art. The paintings that made the cut were aesthetically pleasing and they captured several thought-provoking messages beautifully on the digital canvas. Their efforts have been strategized, and I too believe that it will further sensitize corporate leaders toward the cause of specially able people, expands social impact, and especially with the diversity and inclusion initiatives of companies. SMFT is a proud supporter of VOSAP for the past 3 years, right from its pilot stage, and we are happy to see the organization receive recognition from United Nations and admiration from Prime Minister Modi. It is a testimony to our faith in the founder and thousands of volunteers who have helped this organization achieve what it has today. We wish them all the very best for their continued efforts toward the cause of specially able people. Please donate generously. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Manubhai. My friends, I know that you've probably heard this so many times since the pandemic began, but in this time when so many are in need, we need more people to give their hearts to others in service more than ever. And this is especially true regarding the specially abled community. So, my friends, I urge you to give your donations to both the Enablement for with Assistive Devices Fund and our COVID-19 Relief Efforts Fund. Because trust me, people need this, and they will be very, very grateful to you for your help. And I know that we've already been having donors come on recently with amazing donations. Mr. Sanjay Desai has already pledged $2,100 on account of his daughter's 21st birthday. Amazing. And Mr. Chandrakant Parekh and his family from New Jersey, they've donated $200. Guys, it doesn't matter how big or small your contributions are, like I've said. If you guys can make a contribution, that would be amazing, because really all of it goes to saving and helping other people's lives and empowering people with special abilities. So thank you, Mr. Desai, Mr. Parekh, and your families. Amazing job, and hopefully we can see more coming in. Everyone, let's keep giving during this holiday season, even through these unprecedented times. Let's keep giving, because that really, I think, makes the world go round. Anyways, I have told you before that over 4,200 artists registered and over 2,200 artists participated from around the world in our VOSAP Art from Heart contest. But would you all believe that these artists came from 53 countries? Well, guess what? Neither did we.
Video not working.
Would you all, we were able to reach out to over 2 million people through our contest. Of course, we have social media to thank for this. And so out of these 53 countries, we have decided to recognize our top 20 country representatives who are leading the discussion of disability rights through art in their respective regions of the world. Let's find out some more about them.
What really inspired me to participate in the contest was really the theme. Disability was never really a topic that I'd drawn before, but it was a subject that I wanted to touch more base on. I wanted to focus on different disabilities people around the world may have and live with. I have nothing but respect for the sheer amount of fortitude these people have, especially with disabled athletes who are also highlighted in my work. How they managed to turn what was once a hindrance into basically superhuman abilities is astounding to me.
I want to support with my artwork people who have special abilities. God help us no matter who we are or what difficulties we may face. Be always strong and believe in yourself.
When I grow up, I will help people with disabilities and charity funds.
This was inspired by two friends I know who are both wheelchair bound. And one of them is also an artist who mentored me, an American painter.
Изолированность. Все это инвалиды. Очень уязвимая группа людей. Проблема людей с ограниченными возможностями является острой проблемой во всем мире. Повседневно они сталкиваются с различными барьерами, которые мешают им полноценно принимать участие в жизни семьи.
And now, let's hear from one of VOSAP's strategic donors, Ms. Maya Patel of the Darsaria Foundation. She's been with us since the foundation of VOSAP, and she also has a few words to say about our top 20 country representatives. So let's hear from her.
I'm Maya Patel with the Darsaria Foundation. Our mission is to create opportunities and unleash human potential. We've been supporters of VOSAP since its inception. We believe in the inspiring vision and of social transformation for especially abled people. VOSAP has been advocating on a global level. We're thrilled to share that through their VOSAP online platform, they've reached more than 2 million people. They were able to inspire thousands of artists from 45 countries. These changemakers have amazing creative talents, and they've joined the VOSAP mission. Please join me in congratulating these 20 country artist representatives. Thank you.
And the winners of the country representatives: Zenia Grigor from Russia, Nurali Orembasar from Kazakhstan, Arnab Barua from Germany, Agola Jacqueline from Kenya, and Maria Binte Assad from Finland. Such thought-provoking images. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Ahana Argawal from Denmark, Alona Novika from Latvia, John Peter Lawat from Uganda, Tron Khan Van Doan from Vietnam, and Rustam Maskomov from Uzbekistan. Congratulations, beautifully done. And I see there's even some digital artwork here. Wonderful. Lucas Kinsler from Brazil, Afshan Karashi from United Arab Emirates, Jasmine Kabaluna from Canada, Alexei Adonin from Israel, and Almas Rashid from Pakistan. So wonderful. I love the contrast here. Beautifully done again. Congratulations. Gloria Ke from Singapore, Adriana Mihaela Tomesu from United Kingdom, Kutsia Bigun Dalia from Bangladesh, Ton Nok Phan from Vietnam, and Monica Diak from Australia. I love the work here. It is so emotional. It's so wonderful to see your talents to convey disability. Congratulations.
All right, I was on mute. Thank you, Jessica, and thank you all the winners. Congratulations again to all the winners. Friends, I want to take now maybe a minute or so to talk about the WhatsApp mobile app. It's the WhatsApp started with the vision of Accessible India campaign. And fortunately, Government of India and Honorable Prime Minister launched it in 2015. Subsequently, to strengthen the vision and efforts, we decided to develop an innovative WhatsApp mobile app to create a crowdsourced demand for accessibility, which is now emerging as a public utility app for accessibility. I thank our strategic donors, Shri B.U. Patel, who was the first to recognize the vision and the value. And then very, very happy that Shri Manubai came wholeheartedly to expand this vision much bigger way. So let us see some of the features of this technology initiative of WhatsApp. Let's play the video. Okay. So as you saw the video, $1 it takes roughly around to rate one place in WhatsApp mobile app in India. So I would like to at this moment welcome our strategic donor live here in with all of us, Shri Manubai Shah, and speak speak something that he would like to tell to all of us. Manubai, over to you. Can you unmute? All right.
Okay. One second. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, Dikaji, namaste.
Namaste.
Okay. Yeah, you are live.
Thank you, Pranabhai. I just wanted to say what I and my wife Rika have learned from handicapped people. Now we know them as specialty able people. Okay. Play in life with cards you are dealt with. Do not keep complaining about not having or getting ace of spade or queen of heart or king of diamond or a few jacks of any color. Learn for what you have. I learned and I'm admiring Jessica Cox with no hands, Sporsha with no legs, or millions of specially able people. Use or develop your hidden special ability with the cards you have and opportunities you can find. Me and Rika have reached a stage to give as much as we can during our lifetime. Asking all of you to donate generously for all special ability people. And this is a big announcement. SMFT, Sarvamangal Family Trust, will match dollar for dollar raise going forward till end of the day, no limit. Art from the heart. Learn art of giving from our heart. Give $100, give $1,000, give $5,000, $10,000 or more. And in sports language, A, B, C, D. Anybody can donate.
Yes.
Let us make world a better place. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Manubai. Thank you for your big announcement of matching also. We are truly humble and we have many, many donors who will definitely be more inspired because of your place today. And again, you have been our great supporter and we are happy to have your announcement. Thank you very much for matching dollar to dollar.
Just keep track of what going forward
Yes.
and we'll match it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We will. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rikaji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Manupai, for that amazing appeal. And I'm so glad to hear that you're going to be matching these donations. We have some previous donations to mention. These are it's amazing how people are giving right now so generously. And I just want to highlight these. We have $2,000. We're getting $2,000 from Rajendraji and Manjariji Dhami. We have Shrutiji and Khyatiji Desai are giving $200. Raginiji and Rajji Rana are giving $2,500. And we have a $5,008 donation from Anjuji and Siddharthji Kadia in honor of their in-laws Sudha and Rameshji Parekh. Amazing. I'm so glad to hear that we have such generous hearts watching this live stream today. It is absolutely beautiful. And this program, I think, the VOSAP mobile app really presents itself as, I think, one of the most innovative aspects of the voice of specially abled people. And I know for most of you who are not specially abled, you might be wondering exactly what the impact of this mobile app might have on other people's lives or your lives. Maybe you're wondering, how will it help? Well, my answer is it might not help now, but it certainly can in the future. Because when you think about it, isn't everyone temporarily abled? After all, anyone can become disabled due to either a work or a sports injury. And even so many senior citizens we know who were in physical prime during their youth, now they struggle to perform the same tasks that they once did effortlessly due to their age. And now let's imagine that these people are us. Wouldn't we want to know the most accessible places to go to so we could carry on with our daily tasks or go out and spend time with our loved ones? And wouldn't we want to have the opportunity to ask for change? So that if we see a public space that isn't but should be accessible for everyone who visits it, we can let people know so that we can make those changes physically, so that people can there can be more inclusivity in society. And I think that's where the VOSAP mobile app's true significance lies. That's why, by going to our website on the slide and donating to our VOSAP Technology Platform Fund, you can truly impact not just people with special needs now, but also everyone in the future. And who knows, one day even you might be able to benefit from this. And so now, we are on to the final stretch of our award ceremony, our professional artists. Very early on, VOSAP realized that it was in quite an interesting situation. Most of our participants made art for a living, but almost none of them had ever created artwork surrounding the theme of disability. That's when we realized that we had truly broken ground as pioneers in the art movement for the specially abled. For the artists, it was often challenging, but refreshing nonetheless. And the result of this new experience? Absolutely breathtaking artwork. Before we announce the awards, however, let's see what one of our event donors and fellow friend of VOSAP, Mr. Vasant Rathi, has to say.
Everybody, my name is Vasant Rathi. I'm the chairman of AST Enzymes, the group of advanced enzymes. We are very proud to be a sponsor of this wonderful event, Art from the Heart, sponsored by the Voice of SAP. Now, before we can go into the winners, let me tell you that I have a chance to look at the art created by you wonderful artists all over the world. And they are very thought-provoking and wonderful. They really touch the heart of so many people. They specifically touched mine. And I can tell you that in this contest, you are all the winners. It is just, this is going to be a social transformation for the millions of people around the globe, giving them and touching them and revealing the wonderful artists of even in the disability areas. So let us reveal, without further ado, let us reveal the three winners of this contest.
Yes, let's go on with the reveal. The awards for professional abled adult artists go to, in third place, Ms. B. Lavanya. In second place, we have Dr. Bibhuti Adhikari. And in first place, our winner is Mr. Rajendra Dindorkar. What amazing artwork here. Look at how beautiful it is. The attention to detail here is absolutely amazing. And you can see the time and dedication that these artists put into their craft. Let's pour out our appreciation for their hard work in the comments.
Thank you, Sparsh. So friends, the last category of artists is a specially able professional artist. Although they have been professional artists, they did not get opportunity at this scale to bring out their own life story on canvas, on disability, theme of disability. So many artwork that I have seen in most of these categories, they're extremely beautiful, thought-provoking, and surely was too difficult to rate for our judges too. So I believe every specially able professional artist is the winner, and you will see many of their artwork in our virtual art gallery as they deserve global exposure. Of course, we have three winners who impressed our judges very well. So let us know who they are. Before that, let us listen to Param Pujya Dwarkesh Lalji, who has blessed our mission, inspired fellow Vaishnavjan all around the world. Vaishnav Interfaith Organization has been our sponsor. We are very proud of that. We accepted this sponsorship only as his blessings for our mission, and we are deeply honored. Let us watch his amazingly articulative message in Hindi.
ओम सत्यम परम धीमहि। वॉइस ऑफ स्पेशली एबल्ड पीपल मिशन के अंतर्गत आर्ट फ्रॉम हार्ट इस प्रयोग को जिस कुशलता से 53 कंट्रीज में परम आत्मीय श्री प्रणव देसाई के द्वारा व्यक्त किया गया, अभिव्यक्त किया गया, इतदर्थ में अपनी बहुत प्रसन्नता और पूर्ण गौरव की भावनाएं व्यक्त कर रहा हूं। आप सभी कला के माध्यम से अपने हृदय में उपस्थित होने वाली तरंगें जो विशिष्ट प्रकार के अंग को धारण करके जो जीव सृष्टि इस संसार में रह रही है, उसको किस प्रकार से कला से जीता जा सकता है, ये इस संस्था के द्वारा एक अनुपम प्रयोग पूरे विश्व में किया गया है। वॉइस ऑफ स्पेशली एबल्ड पीपल के माध्यम से इस मिशन को जिस प्रकार से वाचा दी गई है और वॉइस ऑफ स्पेशली एबल्ड पीपल के लिए वो आवाज, वो एकता, वो सामूहिक घोषणा, उद्घोषणा, उसके माध्यम से जिस प्रकार से पूरे विश्व में आज इसका नाम और डंका बज रहा है, वो आर्ट फ्रॉम हार्ट के माध्यम से जिस प्रकार से सभी कलाकार इसमें सम्मिलित हुए, जिस प्रकार से सभी कलाकारों ने अपनी कला को अभिव्यक्त किया और जिस प्रकार से उन कलाकारों ने अपने ब्रश से, अपने कलर्स से जो स्ट्रोक्स दिए हैं, वो मानो परमात्मा जिस प्रकार से जीव सृष्टि का निर्माण करता है और जीव सृष्टि के निर्माण के साथ ही जैसे विभिन्न प्रकार के जीवों में विभिन्न प्रकार के रंगों को परमात्मा पूर्ण करता है, उस प्रकार से इस आर्ट फ्रॉम हार्ट के मिशन को लेकर इस संस्था ने एक अद्भुत कार्य किया है। जो कलाकार इसमें सम्मिलित हुए और पूरे विश्व में से जो कलाकार इसमें विजयश्री को प्राप्त करेंगे, जो विजय होंगे, उनको मेरे बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन है। और मुझे तो लगता है इसमें जिन जिन कलाकारों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया वो सभी पुरस्कार के योग्य हैं, क्योंकि कार्य ही ऐसा था, क्योंकि रंग ही ऐसा था। साहेब जो तने रंगनी खबर लगी रहोत, तुए वणे छे वस्त्र ने तुए कबीर होत। हम सब अपने जीवन के अलग अलग रंगों को अलग अलग भाषा में, अलग अलग वेशभूषा में, अलग अलग हमारे रहन सहन की परंपराओं को, धर्म, आध्यात्म और इस देशों की परिसीमाओं को अलंकृत करते हुए, सजाते हुए, जैसे पूरी मानव जात एक रूपता को धारण करती है, उसी प्रकार से वॉइस ऑफ स्पेशली एबल्ड पीपल की ये धारा निरंतर सेवा, संस्कार, संस्कृति और सद्धर्म के मार्ग पर चलती हुई विजयश्री को प्राप्त करे, यही प्रार्थना करता हुआ पुनः एक बार इस मिशन को, इस प्रयोग को, आर्ट को और श्री प्रणव भाई देसाई को पुनः एक बार भूरी भूरी अभिनंदन। विपो भी इस संस्था के साथ, वैष्णव इनर फेथ पुष्टि मार्ग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, आप सबके साथ इस पूरे संस्था में सम्मिलित हुआ और विपो को भी सौभाग्य मिला कि वो देश विदेश में अपनी शाखाओं के माध्यम से जो कला के जीव हैं उनको आपके साथ अपने रंग को शामिल करने का सौभाग्य मिला, अपने स्वर को सजाने का सौभाग्य मिला। इतदर्थ में उनके लिए भी, विपो को भी मैं धन्यवाद दे रहा हूं और विपो के लिए भी अपनी प्रसन्नता व्यक्त कर रहा हूं। तो विपो और वॉइस ऑफ स्पेशली एबल्ड पीपल, इन दोनों संस्थाओं का समन्वय एक नए रंगों को जैसे बिखेरते हुए कला के क्षेत्र में अपना कार्य आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। पुनः एक बार मैं दोनों संस्थाओं के लिए अपनी प्रार्थनाएं, अपनी प्रसन्नता और अपनी गौरव की भावनाएं व्यक्त कर रहा हूं। शुभम भवतु, कल्याणमस्तु।
Wow. Thank you so much, Param Pujya Dwakesh Lal ji. We are truly blessed with your आशीर्वचन। आपके आशीर्वचन से काफी लोगों को प्रेरणा भी मिलेगी पूरे भारतवर्ष में, और हमारे वॉलंटियर्स आपके लिए, आपके आशीर्वाद से बहुत ही प्रेरित हुए हैं। So thank you very much. Now I have to make one big announcement. Just received message from our one of the very big, again, the donor and sponsor right from the beginning, as I told you, Shri B.U. Patel from Tarsadia Foundation will be donating $25,000, as part of the pledge that we have today. So this will be definitely very, very, again, we are very thankful to see our strategic donors continuing their support, getting inspired. And this more than, I mean, already they have donated enough this year and last year, this fresh pledge. So we really thank you very much. Thank you, BU, Shirish ji, and Maya ji for your generosity and continued support. Let's look at the final category of professional artists. We have been waiting for that. Let's start it. Who is the third? Okay. Manas Kumar Das. Look at beautiful painting. Stephen Hawkins, the way he has put down from pencil painting. Adarsh Bajji from Vadodara. I have talked to him. His paintings, he's specially able, and his paintings are so thoughtful. And you will see on our upcoming calendar, upcoming coffee table book, all of that, some of the paintings from this one of the winners, Adarsh Bajji's painting are amazing. Who is the first? All right, Chetan Pashilkar from Thane, Maharashtra. Wonderful inclusion, clarity of painting, and the flags and global and wonderful, wonderful, Chetan. So I congratulate Chetan, Adarsh, and Manas. Great work. Lot of opportunities for all these specially able and able artists are there through our art gallery. So I think without taking any further, time, I think we should go now for the, next step, and that is the final end of this program. Not end of this program. We have to listen to Sparsh's beautiful, soulful songs, but we have to launch the art gallery. So we have, as you all know, we received thousands of artwork and very difficult, which are based. So we decided to create, again, use of technology, create a virtual art gallery, take it to everybody, every nook and corner in the world, so that people are sensitized, they understand the disability, they understand their ability and whatnot. So we are going to launch it right now, right here, VOSAP Art Gallery, which will have around 250 paintings. And for that, we are very blessed again that Honorable Minister of Government of India, Dr. Thawar Chand Gehlotji, he is a minister, Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment Ministry, where the disability comes into. He reports directly to, again, Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, like Dr. Harshvardhan ji. He has sent a very good video message on the launch of this art gallery, which not only him and everybody, we all want people in the society to know through this beautiful art, because one good artwork is equivalent to 1,000 words. Let's look at the view the message, and then we'll go to the art gallery launch.
आज के इस कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित वॉइस ऑफ स्पेशल एबल्ड पीपुल्स के संस्थापक श्री प्रणव देसाई जी, करोड़ों दिव्यांगजनों की प्रेरणा स्रोत और विश्व की प्रथम दिव्यांग पायलट जेसिका जी, मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर स्पर्श शाह जी, विभिन्न देशों से जुड़े हुए कलाकारगण, दिव्यांगजन एवं अन्य सभी गणमान्य नागरिकगण, मैं सर्वप्रथम आप सभी का भारत सरकार की ओर से विश्व दिव्यांग दिवस के अवसर पर आयोजित इस कार्यक्रम में हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं। मुझे बताया गया है कि आज के इस कार्यक्रम में 53 देशों के 4,210 लोगों ने आर्ट फ्रॉम हार्ट प्रतियोगिता में हिस्सा लेकर समावेशी समाज के लिए अपनी कल्पनाओं को रंगों के माध्यम से उकेरा है। मैं इस हेतु सभी प्रतिभागियों, विजेताओं एवं आयोजकों को बधाई प्रेषित करता हूं। मुझे यह भी जानकारी दी गई है कि प्रणव देसाई जी ने उनके नेतृत्व में संस्था द्वारा सुगंधता के क्षेत्र में भी संपूर्ण भारतवर्ष में महत्वपूर्ण कार्य किए जा रहे हैं। दिव्यांगजनों के लिए जीवन और बेहतर बने, इसके लिए नई तकनीकी एवं उत्पाद को तैयार करने हेतु भी आपके द्वारा किए जा रहे अनुसंधान कार्य सराहनीय हैं। मैं इस अवसर पर आप सभी को बताना चाहूँगा कि भारत सरकार माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में दिव्यांगों के लिए लगातार कार्य कर रही है। हमने दिव्यांगजन अधिकार अधिनियम 2016 को संसद में पारित कर लागू किया है, जिसमें दिव्यांगजनों को स्वास्थ्य, शिक्षा, कौशल प्रशिक्षण, रोजगार एवं सामाजिक सुरक्षा हेतु व्यापक अधिकार प्रदान किए गए हैं। पहली बार हमने दिव्यांगजनों की श्रेणियों को 7 से बढ़ाकर 21 कर दिया है। दिव्यांगजनों के लिए शिक्षा के उचित अवसर मिले, इस हेतु देश में पहली बार प्री मैट्रिक से लेकर विदेश में अध्ययन करने हेतु उनको छात्रवृत्ति प्रदान करने की योजना भी शुरू की है। देश के दिव्यांगजनों को आने जाने एवं कार्य करने में सुरक्षित वातावरण उपलब्ध हो, इस हेतु भारत सरकार ने सुगम्य भारत अभियान शुरू किया है, जिसमें सार्वजनिक भवनों, एयरपोर्ट, रेलवे स्टेशन, वेबसाइट्स आदि को सुगम्य बनाने का कार्य अनवरत जारी है। देश के सभी दिव्यांगों का एक केंद्रीकृत डाटा बैंक तैयार हो, जिसमें योजनाएं बनाने में आसानी रहे, इस हेतु यूनिक आइडेंटिटी डिसेबिलिटी कार्ड बनाने का कार्य भी भारत सरकार ने शुरू किया है तथा अभी तक 50.33 लाख कार्ड बनाए जा चुके हैं। दिव्यांगजनों को सहायक उपकरण एवं कृत्रिम अंग बांटने के क्षेत्र में भी हमने महत्वपूर्ण कार्य करते हुए विश्व रिकॉर्ड भी बनाए हैं। कोविड-19 के दौर में दिव्यांगजनों के लिए हमने समय समय पर मार्गदर्शक सिद्धांत जारी कर उनकी सुरक्षा की दिशा में भी महत्वपूर्ण कार्य किया है। मैं अंत में यही कहना चाहता हूं कि मेरा मंत्रालय और भारत सरकार दिव्यांगजनों को समाज की मुख्यधारा से जोड़कर उनको प्राप्त सभी अधिकारों को संरक्षित करने हेतु कटिबद्ध है। आप सभी को एक बार पुनः विश्व दिव्यांग दिवस की हार्दिक बधाइयाँ एवं शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ। नमस्कार, जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister Dr. Thawachand Gehlot. Now, without any further delay, I would like to dedicate this virtual VOSAP Art Gallery as a powerful tool for worldwide everybody to learn more about disability. Let's look at how you all can log in, how you can access to the various child artist gallery, adult artist gallery, professional artist gallery, specially able people artist gallery. Everything is there. Enjoy it, get inspired, and continue to create lot of efforts of inclusive society. We really need each and every one of you. I also want to mention that we have many donations that has come, but we are not able to announce every donation here. But we really are very thankful for everybody to do their part in making our mission stronger than ever. Thank you. Let's launch the art gallery.
right, Sparsh, over to you now. Let's listen
Thank
to your
you.
soulful songs. We are all waiting for that.
Yes, yes, Pranav. Yes, Mr. Pranav uncle. First of all, doesn't that gallery look so beautiful? And just look at the innovation in that amazing project. And all of this artwork is put together like you're actually visiting the place, like a real art museum. And it's so amazing because I really think that it is now immortalizing the beginnings of a new movement. And so I encourage all of you to create a VOSAP account and view these galleries for yourself. I'm going to do that too, and I'm sure that it's going to take all of our breaths away. And with that, my friends, I really hope that you enjoyed this event as much as I did. Not only did we get to learn about all the heartwarming, uplifting programs that the Voice of Specially Abled People is doing for the betterment of the specially abled throughout the world, but we also got to witness, as I've said, a pioneering movement of social transformation through visual art. And I hope and I pray that this movement continues to grow. I think it's high time that we start to elevate the specially abled to the place they have always deserved in society. And that starts with you and me. Together, we all, in whatever field we may be, art, entertainment, athletics, business, government, social work, whatever our field is, whatever we are called to do, we can use our abilities to lift our voices for those who may not be able to raise theirs. And then, when the time comes, we will let them speak for themselves. That said, as I promised you all, let's close this event on a high note, shall we?
Yep.
There's a beautiful Bollywood song that I love to sing, and I think it perfectly exemplifies the saying, old is gold. And the meaning of this song, in short, the chorus of this song basically says, a garden gives fragrance. An ocean gives drops, it gives life. And life is only meant to be lived by those who give their lives to others. And so that is the meaning of this beautiful song I'm about to sing, Madhuban Khushbu Deta Hai, originally sung by none other than the famous KJ Yesudas ji. And so I hope that you all appreciate my rendition of this song. And I hope it inspires you to see the power of love and of giving during these times. For those of you who know the words, please sing along in your homes and enjoy this. Let's enjoy this. मधुबन खुशबू देता है, सागर सावन देता है, जीना उसका जीना है, जो औरों को जीवन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है। सूरज ना बन पाए तो बन के दीपक जलता चल, ओ सूरज ना बन पाए तो बन के दीपक जलता चल, फूल मिले या सच की राहों पे चलता चल, सच की राहों पे चलता चल, प्यार दिलों को देता है, अश्कों को दामन देता है, जीना उसका जीना है, जो औरों को जीवन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है, सागर सावन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है। चलती है लहरा के पवन के साथ सभी की चलती रहे, चलती है लहरा के पवन के साथ सभी की चलती रहे, लोगों ने त्याग दिए जीवन के प्रिय दिलों में पलती रहे, कि प्रिय दिलों में पलती रहे, दिल वो दिल है जो औरों को अपनी धड़कन देता है, जीना उसका जीना है, जो औरों को जीवन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है, सागर सावन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है। Thank you so much, everyone. And now I have one more song to share with you all. And this is a message of inspiration. It's a song that I wrote about 5 years ago and got to release during this birthday with the extra time that we have all had and are blessed to have due to COVID-19. And this song, again, is created for anyone and everyone who may be having a bad day and just needs some cheering up. So I hope that this cheers you up and brings a smile to your face, because no matter what you're going through, I want you to know there is always tomorrow. Have you ever felt alone, or maybe not at home? Did you want to give up? 'Cause maybe it was too much. Well, you might not have wings, but you can still fly and you can sing. Because who you are doesn't matter, 'cause you're a superstar. There's always tomorrow, no need for the sorrow. We will make it if we can, come back from where we began. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Life's a mountain with steep and bumpy edges. Oh, and you have to push yourself all the way to the peak of the ledges. Well, you might not have wings, but you can still fly and you can sing. Because who you are doesn't matter, 'cause you're a superstar. There's always tomorrow, no need for the sorrow. We will make it if we can, come back from where we began. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. So don't ever believe that what you have will go in vain. You can still follow your dreams, no matter how much the pain. There's always tomorrow, no need for the sorrow. We will make it if we can come back from where we began. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day or night wherever you all are in the world. We hope to see you in our future events as we continue to empower the specially abled in every area of the world. My name is Sparsha. It was a pleasure to be your host today, and I can't wait to see you in the next event. See you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sparsh.